The people that succeed in life are the ones that go out and bust ass and accomplish something. You know, like Rocky said in the movie, man, the world will beat you down and stomp you on the ground if you let it. And that's very true. Because if you bust ass and work hard enough, long enough, you'll do something. You know, guys, I'm gonna talk about something that applies to everybody. I learned this when I was very, very young in life. Man, there ain't no free rides in life. Man, if you don't go out and own the situation will own you. One of my biggest pet peeves in life is when people bitch about what somebody else has. You know, because they got more than them or they live better than they do. Well, they got more than you probably because they did something. You ain't did shit, so you ain't got shit. That's how life is, yo. The world's a mean, cold, hard place, and these people that don't want to fess up to it and realize that, all they do is sit there and cry, man. The people that succeed in life are the ones that go out and bust ass and accomplish something. Because if you bust ass and work hard enough, long enough, you'll do something. And more power to the people that succeed. I've always tried to surround myself with people that did bust ass and were successful because that's contagious. And when you surround yourself with people that haven't done anything and aren't driven and aren't focused and don't have a passion or a purpose to do anything, you ain't gonna do nothing yourself most likely because that's contagious also. So you're the sum of the people you hang around with for the most part. Strive to be around successful, driven people because that's how I want to be and that's how I live my life. So if you don't got nothing, look in the mirror. That's usually the reason why. Most of you probably know that follow my career, whatever. I grew up in the country, I grew up on a cattle ranch. And from the time I was very young, I had to do chores, man. You know, I had to freaking take care of horses. I had to bale hay, feed cattle. You know, wintertime, we'd chop ice and hay the cattle twice a day. You know, we'd have to go chop ice in the morning, you know, go to school, come back, chop ice in the evening, feed the cattle. I mean, shovel shit out of horse stalls. I mean, this is just stuff you did. And guess what? I didn't get paid to do that. That's just part of what you had to do. And you know, these kids nowadays, they get told to go pick up the dog poop out of the yard. They want to get paid. They want an allowance. My allowance was I had a roof over my head, a bed to sleep in, and food to eat. That was my allowance. That's just the way it was. So where I grew up, there wasn't a whole lot to do. So our closest neighbor was 8-9 miles away. So out there where I grew up, the only thing there was to really do was drink beer and hunt. I wasn't old enough to drink beer, so I hunted. And I was 12 years old and wanted to go hunt deer. And I told my dad, and he said, well, you better get a rifle. And so I went to borrow one of yours. He said, those are mine, go get your own. So at 12 years old, I remember I worked all summer long to earn enough money to go buy my first rifle. And I still have that rifle. Fast forward over, I don't know, 30 years, I still got it. And because when you bust your ass that hard to earn something, you appreciate it and you take care of it. When somebody gives you something, you don't appreciate it, and you don't understand the value of the dollar and the hard work that went into getting that, whether it's a car or a watch or whatever, house, whatever it may be. So I think there's a big value, lesson to be learned as a kid. When you're forced to work and earn something, you appreciate it more. The same thing when I got my first car. I was under no illusions. I knew if I wanted a car, I was going to have to earn it, and so I did. And when you do that, you take care of it. You don't trash it out. You don't tear it up and wreck it. You take care of it because you busted your ass to get it. And you take those lessons you learned as a young man or young woman, you carry that over into adulthood, and you appreciate things more. Hey, so just to close it out, y'all, I said it 1,000 times before, I'm gonna tell you again. Ain't nobody owes you a damn thing. But you can have anything you want if you're willing to put in the work.